sinister secrets and dark truths, mystical creatures and magical powers, dark dungeons and enlightened paths, all lead us to ask that one question as time marches onward. Are we dead yet? Hey everybody, this is Josh. This episode features our player John taking on the role of DM. He runs us through a D&D in space type adventure. We hope you enjoy it. We also have a special promo to run. I've had the privilege of working on an actual play podcast project for the past couple months, and I'll be announcing what that project is fairly soon. Not quite ready yet, but one of the cast members on that show, her name's Willow, she has her own actual play podcast, and she gave me a promo to run for her show. It's called Ensorcelled. It's a Harry Potter 5e type of D&D podcast, so go check it out. Here's a little promo sample, and then we'll jump right into the fun with John as the DM.
Ensorcelled is a low-key, hate-free HP D&D podcast brought to you by the Modifiers. Now, it might resemble a particular magical world, one that many of us imagined as a home at some point or other. But Hogweed Academy of Spellcraft and Sorcery is a hub of diversity and acceptance in the sorcery world. Here, we can celebrate our differences and learn from each other.
The reporter unmutes the room, leans out the door and screams, "Trans rights!" and then come back in and then mutes the room again.
The entirety of Hogweed responds immediately, "Trans rights!"
Follow
Celeste Carver-Chapman,
Louisa O'Brien,
Randy Tierney, and Imogen Sigrunstatter
as they go through the typical Hogweed experience, which of course involves a significant amount of political intrigue and battling of dark forces, generally culminating in a sort of climax toward the end of the school year.
I'm not saying I know anything about the black market.
All while navigating friendships and identity in this crazy magical world.
I have a lot of questions that I need answers to.
Listen to Ensorcelled on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, or wherever you get your podcasts. And remember,
Hogweed will always be here to welcome you home.
So, let's get this started by everybody introducing their characters.
Sure. Who do you want to go first?
We'll just go in the order you guys are popping up in the Discord chat. So, Josh, go ahead and go first.
Okay. I am playing Nico Dogstone, the human cleric for the Gunpowder domain, which is a homebrewed holy domain. He worships the goddess Caliber, and he has a holy weapon that was blessed by the goddess herself called Mercy, Peace, Justice, and Wrath, and it is shaped like a four-spoked wheel, and it doubles as a gun. So it's got some fun little abilities that I'm hoping to pop off here.
Yeah, you're gonna need them all. All right, Chris.
All right, I'm assuming me and Sherman have the exact same build for our characters, but I am a Tabaxi Artificer armor, although I am a very diminutive one. I wear I'm pretty much always wearing my armor, but when I'm not, I've got like a thick brown cloak, hood pulled up, so I literally look like a Jawa most of the time.
Jawa.
Oh, that's cute.
Except when I'm in my armor, which is, Iron Man-esque.
We can be direct competitors.
Yeah, we might as well be like, yeah, I invented this on my own in a cave or whatever, and then show up on the ship and see each other, and we're like exactly the same, like cute Spider-Man meme. His name is Ajax, and yeah, he was raised on a ship, poor, had to scrabble around through the inner workings with his clan. Eventually got in trouble with the higher-ups in the criminal underworld, and took his revenge and got a lot of renown for it. So he decided, you know what, I'm gonna be a superhero instead, and started adventuring.
All right. Next up is Sherman.
So I am also an Artificer Armorer, and my character's name is Antonio Frisco. He pretty much is always in his armor as well, and when he's not, he's in a fine as fuck suit. Very Tony Stark-esque. He's even got the beard going. He used to work for an old dwarving clan, and the clan got wiped out by some of the marauders and John's universal backstory that we haven't gotten into yet. And so he's wanting to exact revenge and also help out the little guy. And he is here to show off his ability to build shit.
Ooh, for the cruise ship?
For the cruise ship.
We'll get to why you guys are all here in just a second.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna make that its own thing. It's all good though. Zoe.
So, my character's name, Vaskborn, but we'll just go with Vask for short. And his trusty, dusty Henry, pot of dirt, maybe not dirt, but right now looks like dirt. He is a raccoon. And I don't know, because you guys already know him a lot, but he's a raccoon. He's a rogue, and he just kind of goes around and chills and goes through space adventuring and whatnot, looking for his next best meal, honestly.
Just chilling through space adventuring.
So that's it. Nothing special about him. It's literally just a raccoon.
All right.
I'm great with these.
So to sort of catch the audience up to where we're at here, this is a homebrew setting. According to modern history, the year would be 2566, hundreds of years after an event called the Merger that no one understands or comprehends. Essentially, civilizations from both, the human realm of technology we know and the mystical realms of D&D that we know have come together, and people have just had to deal with it. This takes place in a metropolitan system called Lunaria, a system comprised of twin stars that are orbited by 6 planets. The capital of this system is New Farun. It was founded by sort of like a peaceful group of colonizers who came from the Forgotten Realms. Here, our party finds themselves aboard a pleasure cruise on a ship called the NFSA Moonsea. Aboard the ship, there are many high-profile passengers, aristocrats, and those kinds of people. They've been on this cruise for about a couple weeks now, and we're at our final stop. We are far outside of the system of Lunaria, near like deep no man's land space. And you are here as the captain's favorite stop. Here you are observing a black hole swallowing a star. It's a beautiful display, and you are all on the observation deck. But I think before we go any farther, we need to touch on why you are all here. So, Josh, what brings Nico Dogstone on this cruise?
Yeah, so Nico is a traveling priest for his temple, and one of the most important things that priests from his temple do is travel around dispensing Calibur's justice upon those who avoid justice, or who use the system to avoid justice, or just go into hiding. So Nico is here as kind of a break in between jobs. His last dispensation of justice went over a little too easily, and so he found he had some spare time on his hands and decided to take a cruise and relax.
All right. Chris, what brings Ajax to the NSFA Moonsea?
Being a character of more criminal origin and caring only really about his renown and what he can get out of being a hero, he saw the pleasure cruise and decided, well, it's a ship. I can sneak onto any ship ever and probably steal a bunch of good stuff from all the rich people there. And meanwhile, if anything goes wrong, I can step in and gain a little renown at the same time. So he stows away and poses as a guest and has just started to look for marks.
Okay. Sherman, what brings Antonio Frisco on this pleasure cruise?
Antonio Frisco wishes to show off his different magic items that he has built over his time as a crafter, wishing to show off his goods so that people will buy them and help other people or something like that.
All right.
He's an arms dealer.
Okay. And Zoe, what brings Vask on this cruise?
Well, Vask, as all raccoons and trash pandas do, fell into one of the dumpsters of trash because he smelled some really good food, and the trash unknowingly was part of this cruise, so they moved the trash can or waste bin up into the cruise, and that's how Vask managed to get onto this cruise. It's because he just took a nap in the trash can, and next thing you know, he's on this pleasure cruise with a lot more yummy food.
All right. You guys are on the observation deck, and as you are sitting here, perhaps mingling with other guests, in Vask's case, probably chasing down the waitstaff with the trays of hors d'oeuvres, or just, looking at the beauty of a black hole eating a star, suddenly there is an explosion. Decompression alarms begin going off, and you see the door to the main hall and the gift shop seal itself shut. Just then, the captain comes over the intercom. Yeah, this is your captain speaking. We've had a bit of a hall breach. It seems that the pirate ship piloted by Captain Breach, fearsome and legendary deep space pirate, and the transmission cuts off, and then a new transmission begins broadcasting. It is I, Captain Breach, fearsome and legendary space pirate of deep space. Today I'm boarding your vessel with two things in mind, riches and bloodshed. If you cooperate, we'll make this easy, quick, and mostly painless. But if you fight back, just know that me and my crew have been quite bored lately and could use some entertainment.
Did you say bitches and bloodshed?
Riches and bloodshed.
Oh, sorry.
No, I wasn't going that dark with this. Jesus Christ.
Like, damn, bitches and
Bitches
bloodshed.
and
Okay,
bloodshed.
then. I need the double BB.
And then he's gonna go drop his new single.
I was gonna say that sounds like a fire fucking rap album, Bitches and Bloodshed.
What was
Anyways,
what was the captain's name again?
Breach. Captain Breach.
Breach.
Oh, it's triple BB. BBB. Wait, BB. Yeah, BBB. Okay, sorry.
Panic ensues. Everybody is just running around. Nobody knows what to do or where to go. And due to NSFA regulations, typically crew members, security staff on these kinds of vessels aren't armed, as bullets pose a very big threat when fired in spacecraft.
Are there any magic guards, though?
There are no security staff visible on the observation deck currently.
Gotcha.
You guys are free to do what you want to do.
Is there a doorway connecting observation deck to the first class quarters?
Yeah, so you can enter sort of like an elevator shaft. It's really just a shaft with low gravity. There you can float down to the level you want to float down to, or you can float up to the level you want to float up to.
Gotcha. Well, seeing as how we were in a public gathering, Antonio Frisco is without his armor and is in his quarters, so he'd like to go there as soon as humanly possible.
Okay.
You don't have nanobots?
I so wish nanobots were a thing.
Come on! You're supposed to have them nanobots so you can just be like, beep! And it just goes all over your body.
I forgot my suitcase.
Damn.
John, you said people are freaking out.
Yeah. So I kind of imagine like you four are standing there, like,
watching the chaos happen.
Lifetime adventurers watching the chaos happen. Mm-hmm. So you actually all probably notice each other sort of taking, this like demeanor during this event.
Okay. And how big is this observation deck?
It's pretty fucking big. I didn't actually have a size in mind, but let's say you could comfortably have a gathering of 400 to 500 people in here with social distancing. at the same time.
Wait, what? Are we going through a pandemic too right now in this world?
No, it was just a relevant way to describe the size of this area.
Okay.
No, I mean, it just never ended. Social distancing never ended. It's 2566 and we're still doing it.
Anywho, Vask is gonna stuff the rest of their hors d'oeuvres into their mouth and quickly swallow, and put a little crumb though for Harry, because Harry has his own little meal in his pot. Because I have it. Oh yeah, I have like the baby sack. Yeah, so Harry's in the front.
Yeah, you got the little dad pouch.
Yep. And Vask's gonna look around and be like, excuse me, does anyone know where the captain's quarters are for the ship? You know what I mean? Anyone?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation roll.
Ah, fuck me.
As you look around for these captain's quarters.
Oh no, it's not gonna be good. Okay.
Oh wait, was Vask asking like one of us?
I was just asking around. 10.
So as you're sort of looking around, asking people, who are obviously non-responsive for you, you kind of just come up with nothing.
Vask's just gonna shrug and keep eating Harry's meal.
And the door is closed, right?
So the door connecting to the main hall gift shop section has sealed itself. It has a red decompression alarm, meaning that it's not safe to enter.
Gotcha. Okay, but the door to the first class so there's still ways to get through the ship. But...
Yeah.
Okay, I thought for some reason that it was like that was the only exit or something.
No.
We're stuck in here.
Yeah. Can Nico cast Calm Emotions?
Yeah, how many people can that affect?
A 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay. And are you trying to calm
centered on a point I choose?
Are you trying to calm a specific group of people, or
just the nearest 40-foot circumference, or 40-foot diameter sphere of people around me? Because Nico doesn't like panicking people.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Okay, they all need to make charisma saving throws.
What's your DC?
17.
We're going to say they fail.
Oh, that was so sad.
Poor normies.
Cool. So I can choose one of two effects. Suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. This indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. I'm going to assume that panicking people are not going to be friendly towards pirates that are taking over a ship, so I'm going to make this 40-foot group of people indifferent towards them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And so you see sort of the panic quell among this small pocket of people, and you actually managed to calm the emotions of a couple panicking staff members of the ship's crew.
Oh, excellent. Seeing that they're crew, I'm going to walk up to them and just say, okay, very calmly, try to tell me the easiest way to get to, I guess, where the helm of the ship is. I'm assuming that's where they are. Can you do that for me?
And the staffer looks over and he says, I don't think they're trying to get to the helm of the ship. That's directly below the observation deck. They're most likely trying to steal fuel cells from our engines.
Oh, okay. Sure. That makes sense, I guess. Let's see. And where are the engines exactly?
The engines are at the rear of the ship, with most of the fuel cells being stored below the dining room.
Oh, okay, excellent. You all stay here. I'm gonna go take care of this. And I'll just kind of raise my voice and I'll say, anyone else here combat trained and want to kill some pirates?
Vask is going to turn around here. Wait, did they say dining room? It was under the dining room?
Yes, little talking raccoon.
Okay, I'm in.
We do have to go towards the dining room.
Okay. Can I at least get a snack there and I'll help out? Just like a really quick pit stop right over there since we're passing by anyways.
I don't care. Yeah, do what you want.
Let's go.
Ajax, having heard and watching you interact with the staff members and get some likely information, is going to overly loudly state and stand with his hands on his hips and say, "Did I hear breach? fearsome and legendary space pirate of deep space. This sounds like a job for Captain Ajax. With me, adventurers. And he's going to start walking after what was your character's name, Josh?
Nico.
Nico. He's going to start walking after Nico, but kind of try and make it look like he's leading.
Just like half a pace ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why, yes, I am one to help out as well, but I need to get to my quarters in order to get my weapons. Antonio Frisco comes out of the crowd on his fine suit. He's like, "Yo, I need to get to the quarters."
Nico's gonna kind of look you up and down and just be like, "Well, you don't look like much, but can you handle a crossbow?" And I'm gonna toss you my hand crossbow out of my pocket.
That'd be so funny if he has to just go through the mission without his suit. The main thing.
No.
That doubly sucks because hand crossbows are martial weapons, and I'm only proficient in simple.
Are they?
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure it's a hand crossbow. Oh, no, sorry. It's a light crossbow.
Oh, okay. I can work with that.
Nico will just say, "That should cover you till we get to your room, I guess." Are you sure we have to go to your room? You can't just, fight pirates with that?
My armor is there, and my armor
Oh, yeah.
is me.
That makes sense. Yeah, you're probably pretty squishy without it, huh?
Vask is going to whisper to Harry and be like, he seems kind of extra.
All right.
Oh, also, so my my suit of armor decided I'm going to look like a Power Ranger.
So you guys are going to head down to...
Wait, which one?
Red Ranger, of course. Classic Jason Red Ranger.
I guess we
you
don't
guys
have
gonna
a
head
choice.
down to the first class quarters
Yes,
now?
I guess we don't have a choice. Joke's
Okay.
on you, though. He's actually in economy quarters.
Super rich, but he's just like a super cheapskate.
So you guys, you travel down the little floaty elevator to the first class quarters. The first class quarters, it looks nice, like wide hallways. The rooms are very, very spread apart, very big rooms. Antonio, you would know this. Anyone else who's staying first class? I know like two of you are stowaways. I don't know where the rest of you are staying.
Oh, Nico travels economy.
Okay, so each room has a large kitchen, a massive circular bed, giant television screen, luxury food printer, a large window looking out into the vast reaches of space, and an attached bathroom with a jacuzzi pool, sonic shower, sauna, and 5-speed multifunctional toilet.
Ooh.
As you guys enter the first class quarters, you hear commotion around the corner of the first hallway you enter.
I'm going to hold my finger up to my mouth and just like wave everyone over and try to stealthily look around.
All right. Give me a stealth roll.
Ooh, I want to stealth too. I'll stealth and help.
Do you just want a group stealth or?
Just give me a Nico stealth.
A Nico stealth.
I got 22.
22?
Yep.
1 second, buddy. There we go.
Also,
all right, so...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go for it.
I was just going to say, like, as soon as we left the view of the crowd and we're alone, Ajax stopped walking and acting and talking all heroically and just started acting like a normal dude.
You mean a normal cat?
Yeah, a normal, like, kind of slinky, sly, kind of sketchy dude. Just in the back, being kind of quiet. That was his public persona.
Public fursona.
Oh, no.
Confirmed.
Oh, God. Okay. Nico, as you peek your head around the corner, you see 5 figures standing outside one of the rooms, yelling at what sounds like many people inside the room. They're demanding that they, put their guns down and open the door and just let this happen peacefully. You see 4 humanoid figures, and they're in sort of like very minimalist spacesuits. We're talking like a helmet and like spandex covering most of their body with sort of makeshift plates fashioned to the outside as some kind of makeshift armor. The 5th figure, though, stands a good 2 feet taller than average at about 7 or 8 feet. And they're sort of encased in what looks like this just metal exosuit.
Nico's eyes kind of get a little wide, like, oh, shit.
Oh, they are all armed with melee weapons. The smaller ones have like sort of like breaching tools like battering rams and crowbars, and the larger one has like a mace, but the end of the mace is a hot ball of plasma.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah.
Also, important information. Antonio, your room is adjacent to the room they're trying to get into.
Oh, of course it is.
Damn it, Antonio! Why'd you have to pick that room?
I didn't pick it. It was assigned to me.
I will turn back around and relay this information like quietly, like, yeah, there's four tiny guys, one big guy. Big guy has a big, nasty looking plasma weapon. But they're all melee, so I think we can take them if we get them real quick from range. And I'm gonna lift up my my wheel and get it ready and start, kind of fiddling with it a little bit.
I'm gonna
give me 1 second.
Get this crossbow at the ready, I guess.
We are out of combat, so if you guys want to do something before they have a chance,
yes,
feel free.
Yes. Oh shit.
So I looked around a corner. Is there like another corner like across the hallway from me? Like, is this like a T junction?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so it's a T junction. So you guys could, if you wanted to, you could flank them. You could split and have one group go around to get to the other side of them. I guess you could also, having that now, Antonio, you could sneak into your room to grab your armor.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think we should probably go for that.
Maybe like two people go with Antonio, and then the other two people can guard too, just to make sure nothing bad happens in case someone fucks up.
Ajax is going to look over and be like, "Here, this should help you out, friend," and tap him on the shoulder, turning Antonio invisible.
Oh shit! Look down at myself. Wow, I haven't even developed stealth tech yet. That's amazing.
There's many wonders you can find in the trash pits of forgotten ships.
Alrighty. So yeah, I am going to sneak to my room now that I'm invisible.
Give me a roll with advantage. Well, stealth roll with advantage. 13. Okay. And how do you sneak past these guys? Do you like tiptoe past them? Do you just kind of casually, walk and avoid touching them?
I do the kind of like tiptoe, where it's very cautiously like cautious body language, where I'm like kind of hugging against the wall, just not at all trying to touch these guys.
All right, so as you sort of flatten yourself against the wall to avoid coming in contact, you actually brush against a painting that was hanging on the wall there.
Shit.
One of the smaller guys looks directly at you. He sort of fiddles with something on his helmet, and you would understand that he's changing the spectrum of light he's looking at. And the bigger guy goes, "What is it?" And he goes, "Nothing, boss. Thought I saw something on my thermals. Carry on." And you're able to continue walking unhindered.
Yay.
I believe that's what we call a close call.
So you're at the door of your room now, Antonio.
Is it a key code combination, or is it like a swipe card?
Biometrics.
Ah. Eyeball or hand?
It's first class, both.
Of course it is. Oh shit, I'm invisible. I can't see my eyeball.
Could you dismiss it?
I believe, I think you would all at this point know that it was biometric.
Yeah, I would probably maybe assume so. So when you went inside, I would release it.
Well, it's biometric at the door.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
how
get into the door, Prev.
All right.
Well, time to take some bitches down, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Just engage them.
Vask is going to start getting ready up to see clearly that maybe the invisible form is not making it in there after a while.
So I actually have thieves' tools on me. I actually have a shit ton of tools, but I have thieves' tools on me.
Okay.
Can I attempt?
Do you want to try to hack your door?
Can I hack my way into my door?
You can hack your door. Give me. So I had asked you guys. I don't know if anyone actually did. Did you make yourself a hacking stat?
I did.
I did not.
Okay, cool. So, real quick, if you don't have a hacking stat right now and you would like one, it's a skill. It's based on intelligence, and you can trade any proficiency to be proficient in hacking as long as that proficiency is also an intelligence proficiency.
Yep,
Really?
I gave up a.
Really? I'm a dumb bitch.
That's okay. You don't have to be a hacker.
It ain't happening. I'll just use my lame little thieves' tubes full of lame little locks. No, I'm stupid. We ain't gonna do that.
Well, Antonio, do you want to hack your own door?
Yep.
All right. Give me a hacking roll.
When you're using tools, you add your proficiency to your skill, right?
Correct.
Groovy. 21.
All right. So it's not your first time. Let's be honest. Won't be your last time.
Oh, your proficiency bonus should be doubled as well.
Oh shit! Then 25.
That's okay. The DC is like 15.
Oh,
so,
okay.
In fact, it was so easy. You are kind of worried about your own security with the amount of equipment you have just laying around in your room right now. But
That is
you're
concerning.
in. Do you try to open the door stealthily, or do you just open the door?
I open the door and go right in and lock it behind me.
And you draw the attention of the pirates outside, and you begin to hear beating on the outside of your door. And you guys all see that two of the smaller pirates have gone over, and they're now, they've taken a battering ram, and they're just trying to beat the door down.
Just be with you within a moment, gents.
I'm gonna say, okay, I think that's the signal.
Sweet. Can Vask go now?
Let's do this.
Yeah, go
Vask's
for it.
been waiting.
And then I want the rest of you to roll me initiative.
Me too.
No, you're getting first because you took first action.
It's 18.
19.
Aw, 17.
All right.
These pirates are going to get punched up.
Poor door.
Are you also in Guardian mode,
Yep.
Chris? Yep.
All right, so Vask, what do you do?
Vask is gonna. Well, he's already around the corner, right? So you can pretty much see what's going on.
Yeah, you can see what's going on now.
I mean, I guess he's just gonna start shooting with his crossbow.
All right. Yeah. Are you aiming at one of the grunts or the big guy?
Let's do the big guy.
All right.
Might as well. Okay. Hang on. I have the sharpshooter action feat, by the way, so you could just not say anything quite yet. Like whether or not I
Yeah,
pass.
sounds good. Yeah.
7 minus 5. 22. Yeah. Sharpshooter feat. 22. I mean 20. 22.
Is that with your sharpshooter or without your sharpshooter?
That's with my sharpshooter. It's 27. So I rolled a 27.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that hits.
Do I have advantage because I'm hiding or no?
You do have advantage on this one because they will be surprised.
Fuck yes. Okay.
You can thank Sherman's distraction for the surprise.
Thanks, Sherman.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me get all my things in place. Okay, 15, then sharpshooter's 10. That'll be 10. 25 damage for the first go. And then 5d6.
Oh, shit.
Just blast this guy.
So anyways, I just started blasting.
Oh, and while he's doing this, by the way, Vask he stuck his biscuit he was munching in his mouth. So he's just munching on his biscuit.
Just got like squirrel cheeks full of biscuit.
Yup. 5d. Oh shit. Is it 5d6? And that's another 16 damage.
All right, so Not sure how you did this not knowing much about space armor, but you managed to fire an arrow that not only went through his armor, piercing his shoulder, you also pinched an O2 line, and you begin hearing him, gasp and wheeze, and he reaches up and he removes his helmet to reveal a tiny gnome head.
Ah! Vask is gonna yell a little bit, drop his biscuit to the floor in surprise. Be like, what the hell is that?
And the little head turns to you and screams, "What are you just standing around for? Get them!"
Okay, and then I'll use my bonus action to hide behind the wall.
Okay, and how do you hide? Just go behind the wall?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, behind the wall. Behind that. Because it's like, you said it's a T, right? So there's like opposing hallways. And there's like...
Yeah, you can hide behind the hallways,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, Nico, you're up next.
Yeah, so let's see here. Are there 3 of these creatures kind of clumped up together?
Yeah, they're all kind of clumped up. I would say 2 of them are out of like radius from the other 3 because they're over pounding down on Antonio's door.
Okay. This ability is a 15-foot cone, so I just
got
need to figure out if they're within that cone. I guess I can move so that so that 3 of them are. Yeah, I'm gonna just move into the hallway, and actually, I'm not gonna use any abilities yet. I'm gonna just move into the hallway and just take aim and fire.
Okay, and who you're shooting at?
I'm gonna take out one of the grunts, one of the little guys that are pounding on Antonio's door.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. That's only a 9.
And
wait, what kind of check is this?
An attack.
Oh, this is an attack.
What's that?
Okay, never mind.
Attack, yeah. You said you got a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. You missed, man. And just as he misses Antonio, a bullet whizzes through your room. Is that your turn, Nico?
Yes, that'll be I'll step back behind the wall.
Okay.
Or behind my cover and just be like, well, that wasn't very smart.
Ajax.
All right. He's gonna bash his fists together and use feline. Well, how far away are they down the hall?
I'll say about 30 feet, with the other 2 being 35 to 40 feet away.
So, with 60 feet of movement speed, could I rush into the middle of them and not get any opportunity attacks?
I'm going to say no. As the hallway's only 10 feet wide, you would definitely be open to opportunity attacks if you wanted to dash into the middle of them.
I'm going to take that.
Unless you have an ability that says you don't
I'm going to take that
get
risk.
opportunity attacks. Okay.
So my feline agility and rush into the center of all 3 of them.
Okay. So we're going to say that you're open to 2 opportunity attacks here.
And I'll be able to, within attack range of all of them, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
So does a 10 hit?
No.
All right. As you dash in, one of the grunts swings his crowbar at you and just misses. There's nothing else to say about it. How about a 20? Does a 20 hit?
Is it unnatural 20?
It is a unnatural 20, yeah.
No, it does not.
All right. Well, the other one swings, and he got closer, but he also missed.
All right. And then from the center of these guys, I'm going to attack all 3 of them once. Just swirl around in a flurry of punches.
Okay.
All right. That is 23 to hit.
23 to hit one of them or all 3 of them?
One of them. I'm going to attack each of them once. This one will be against the big guy.
Okay.
You can attack 3 times?
Well, I can attack twice, and then I'm going to bonus action to offhand attack.
Nice. Never would have considered that. I took Mage Initiate and Spell Sniper.
Got it.
Oh, right on.
That's my
Okay.
feats.
All right. So that was what to hit the big guy again?
23.
23? That's going to hit.
Right on. That will do 13 damage.
Okay. And you felt his little gnome nose break beneath your iron fist.
Ah, yes, the haptic feedback is working perfectly. Second attack for the second guy is 24.
That hits.
That one is a 8 damage.
Okay.
And then offhand attack for the last guy is 16
That hits.
for 6 damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Oh, that's my turn.
Cool. Antonio, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So after a couple of bangs from the battering ram, the door opens up and reveals me in my full armor. And I'm just gonna be like, "What's up?" And then thunder wave. Do I want a thunder wave? No, I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
All
That's
right.
the first guy. Just uppercut.
Give me an attack roll.
All right. Oh,
For 24.
That's going to hit.
there was something I should have done before the fight. So everyone I hit also has a disadvantage on anyone other than me.
Okay.
And they take 5 thunder damage and have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me.
Ah.
And I'm going to punch him again.
The same guy?
Same guy.
Okay.
For 19.
That's going to hit.
For an additional 5 damage.
All right.
And then as I come out with this double uppercut, I activate the shield built into my left arm. So I have higher AC.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. As your enemies recoil in surprise, Vask, you get another opportunity. What do you do? What's your turn?
Me? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. How's the big guy looking?
Not only is he looking pissed off, but he's also looking beat down.
Okay. Let's go for the big dude. I got the same exact one. I got 27, but 20. What was it? 22, right?
Yeah, that hits.
That'll be 24 damage. And then I'm still at
Okay.
advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 20 again. So 24 plus 20. Damn. Okay.
So how
Rogues
do you
and their
kill him?
freaking infinite DPS.
Well,
Shit.
I was like, oh, I'm almost sad. That was so good. And he's already.
How do you kill him?
Oh,
Get
man.
those food buffs.
I'm going to shoot him because I'm guessing he's not looking at me. Just like through the head. That's it. Just all the way through.
All right. And Ajax, as you're standing in the middle of this, is your face exposed or anything?
No.
All right, so your haptic feedback sensors tell you that there are minor impacts on your face as blood and brain matter from this guy is splattered across your helmet from this arrow essentially making a crater in the gnome's head.
It's a freaking Gallagher show.
Vask is going to yell over and be like, sorry.
Man.
As his body hits the ground, I'm assuming he's standing right in front of me. As his body hits the
Yeah.
ground and I wipe the blood off of my face, or off of my visor, my optical sensors, and I see Antonio in his armor, I go, "Those are your weapons?"
Yes, sir.
And I even made you invisible. Damn it! I just completely lose focus on the fight around me and start getting angry that I inadvertently helped a competitor.
All right, Vask, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I think I'm taking my bonus action to hide, but
Okay. I forgot to have you do this last time. I need a stealth roll to see how well you've hidden yourself.
oh. Well, don't worry about that.
I'm not.
You shouldn't.
I'm really
I'm
not. I'm
not.
looking at the passive perception right now, and I'm not worried.
30.
All right. Nico, it is your turn. The big guy is down. 4 small guys remain. And their body language is telling you that they are panicked.
Yeah. Panicked, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to step back out from cover, observe that they are panicking, hold my gun up, and I'm going to try and intimidate them into surrendering. I'm going to say, just so you know, my next shot won't miss. Why don't you just set your weapons down, surrender peacefully, and you won't have to die here in this hallway, like your friend.
Give me your intimidation roll.
Okay. Okay, how is an unnatural 20?
One of them answers, I die here or I die on this ship. A coward. What would you pick?
Living now is always better than dying. That's my motto.
I've got nothing to go back to.
Oh, everyone can start over. It's not that hard.
One of the guys standing in front of Ajax and one of the guys standing in front of Antonio, notably both the ones that have been hit quite hard, they sort of back off, they set their weapons down, and they put their hands in the air. The other two tighten their grip on their weapons.
And I'll just shrug and I'll say, all right, your funeral. And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon right behind them.
The ones that have tightened their grip?
Yes.
Okay. Which one? There's one, they're a little too separated for you to do both. There's one in front of Antonio and one in front of Ajax.
I'll do the one in front of Ajax.
Okay.
Since I missed the one that was over by Antonio's room last time, and I don't want to repeat.
Got it.
As long as you don't shoot through the wall again, you can blame it on them. Wait.
Yeah.
They only had melee weapons. How'd they shoot through the wall? Yeah.
The spiritual weapon for Caliber appears as the Wheel of Judgment, which is basically my weapon. So it's just a spiritual version of my weapon.
Can we say it has like more spokes on it because it has more guns?
Yeah, that's it. But since spiritual weapon is a melee attack, supposed to technically be a melee attack, it's gonna swing at this clown here.
All right, give me your attack roll.
Yeah.
God.
How's a 17?
That hits.
Okay.
I would love it if your spiritual weapon was just like a musket or something. It points at someone menacingly, and then it just flips over and starts beating him over the head with the stock.
Or it stabs him with the
bayonet.
Bayonet.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Blunderbuss. It shoots it shoots stuff, but is effectively only at melee range.
That's 9
damage?
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Or force damage.
9. Okay. Is that your turn?
And then I'll just shout out, I told you it wouldn't miss. And yes, that's my turn.
All right, Ajax.
And I'm going to stay in the hallway, gun drawn on these guys.
Okay. It's your go, Ajax.
All right, so we're down to just 2 combatants.
2 combatants and then 2 guys just kind of standing with their hands up, sort of removing themselves from the battle.
All right, and both of those guys are behind me, I'm guessing.
No, they're in front of you, kind of like backed up against the other side of the hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, I will go ahead and punch the hell out of this guy standing right in front of me.
All right. Just go ahead and make me all your attack rolls at once.
All right.
Oh, and my spiritual weapon is technically flanking this guy.
Yep, so you have advantage.
All right. So 24, 22, and 17.
All hit.
Jesus. For 31 damage.
All right. Describe how you pummel this guy to oblivion.
Has anyone seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yeesh. But I've seen only like the first few I've seen only a few episodes.
Well, I'm gonna give him a Jotaro barrage of punches and just punch him so much that he turns into mincemeat.
Oh, lovely.
All right, so you beat this guy down. His helmet, it's not metal, it's a 3D printed polymer to save on cost, and this thing just shatters under your fists. The face of this, spacefaring dark elf is no longer recognizable, and he limply falls to the floor.
I'm going to strike a heroic pose.
Are you going to do JoJo's pose, his backward bend?
Oh my god, I should yeah, just start JoJo posing all the time. As a Power Ranger, yes, absolutely.
All right, is that your turn, Ajax?
Yes. I'm going to not move and regain my feline agility.
Antonio, you have the last baddie.
Alrighty. Just gonna look down on him. I was gonna attempt an intimidation roll, but I'm just gonna punch him.
You punch that bitch out.
For a 26.
That's gonna hit.
10 thunder damage in that punch.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
He is still standing.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Go for it.
Once more, with feeling.
Once more. 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
For 8 more thunder damage.
All right. And he is looking beat up. You've cracked his face mask. You've torn his spacesuit up a bit with this beating you've given him, but he is still standing there.
I'm going to ask him, do you want to give up yet?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. And he's going to tighten grip on his weapon, remove his helmet, and you're staring like the most grizzled fucking dwarf you've ever seen. He actually has no eyes. He has sort of like a cyberpunk style camera installed in the center of his forehead.
Oh shit.
And he just starts how's a 19 to hit?
That misses.
And he takes his battering ram, and as hard as he fucking can, he just sends it into your shield, and you take the entire blow without any damage to you or your equipment.
Yeah.
Vask, it is your turn.
Okay. 14 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Sweet. I still have advantage, right? Because I'm hidden. That's 9 damage. And then, hang on, just some 18 damage.
18 damage?
Yeah, it's 9 plus 18.
Okay, so describe killing this guy, but it's kind of like an essay in high school. You did just enough to get a D+.
What?
Yeah, you dealt exactly what he had left in damage.
Sorry, Vask is gonna poke his head out as he's shooting, right? As he shoots and says, "No one interrupts my meal," and then shoots him right in the forehead again, same way as the other one.
The forehead.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
It's mealtime.
No one interrupts snack time. All right, so combat is done. You have some passengers in the adjacent room that these pirates were harassing, and you also have the 2 pirates who dropped their weapons in response to Nico's intimidation roll.
What do we want to do with the prisoners?
Oh, I'm going to interrogate their ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can interrogate them and then just lock them in one of the rooms.
We can lock them in Antonio's room.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
There's stuff in there.
like millions of credits and highly advanced research materials.
Exactly.
I mean, I've got Zone of Truth. It's ready to go. So,
although Ajax would probably be all for locking him in Antonio's room at this point.
There's weapons and stuff in there. You can't get it.
Or maybe just locking himself in Antonio's room.
Well, what are you guys planning to do now?
We didn't really talk about it. I think we're gonna interrogate.
Well, we were gonna go.
Oh, got it.
The original plan was just go to the where we thought what's his name Breach was, and we were just stopping here to get Antonio's stuff.
Yeah, that'd be my thing because I don't think we really need to interrogate them. Can we just knock them out?
Well,
him
we
to the minimum.
can interrogate him and see where Breach is, because I mean we're just going on a hunch that he's in the engine room.
That's true.
We asked a staff member who had a guess.
We might as well.
Always better to get information directly from the source.
Yeah, we might as well zone of truth them while we're here.
Yeah. Hopefully they know.
I don't think I have any relevant abilities. Oh, do these guys have like cyberpunk style like implants all over them?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Could I hack into one of the dudes?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Just kind of like, the same thing as interrogating him, just trying to figure out where,
Yeah,
where
so
his crew is.
the one guy with the camera in his head, it's just kind of like a very like stitched together simple solution to let him see again, not really a lot of like interfacing or computing going on there. But the big guy's armor is fully automated, 100% computer controlled, mechanically assisted movement. So you could likely try and hack into his armor.
Sure. Yeah, I want to try and hack into his armor and see if I can ascertain the position of Breach.
Yeah, give me just a second here. Yeah, go for it. I have a DC set for that already.
All right, I gotta find the right relevant thing here because I made a dog shit roll. Ability check. Perfect. So my total is 16.
16. All right. And so kind of describe how you're going to jack into this guy's armor.
I'm going to...
You like pull like a
pull
USB cable out of your head or something?
Out of like my wrist-mounted panel on my left forearm.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out the wrist-mounted thing and plug it into, I guess, wherever he's got the jack on him.
Okay, cool. So I got to give you something real quick because you did the thing. This is it. Cool. So, as you're poking around this guy's files, you pick up two things.
Oh, well.
What's that?
I mathed wrong. I think it should have been 18, but either way.
That's still a pass.
Okay.
Yeah. So you pick up two things. The first thing you pick up is the map they have of the ship.
Excellent.
Which I'm uploading to the Discord right now.
Hell yeah, we get a new map.
As well as there is a schedule of the ship, its coordinates at every, its estimated coordinates at every moment of every day during this cruise. There is a list of every crew member and guest who purchased a ticket, and you pick up on the radio frequency they're using to communicate with.
Excellent. So Ajax will stand up and say, oh, well, that'll about do it. And we'll display the ship's map as a hologram above his forearm, along with playing the audio alongside it.
And mostly you hear chatter. They're trying to breach the doors into the engineering room.
All right. Well, sounds like engineering. What should we do with these two then?
Let me handle this. And I'm going to hold out my my holy symbol to them. I'm going to cast... Are there escape pods?
There are escape pods.
Okay.
I didn't have them on the map because I didn't think about that, but yeah, there's definitely escape pods.
Are you going to put them in?
Okay. Sorta. Okay. I'm going to cast at 4th level. I'm going to cast the spell Fast Friends.
Okay.
And basically what this does is I have to concentrate on it for up to 1 hour. When I cast the spell, I choose one humanoid, but when I cast it at a higher level, I can do an additional target.
Okay.
They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or they become charmed for the duration.
Okay.
While charmed, the creature undertakes any tasks to perform any services or activities that I ask of it in a friendly manner.
Okay. So you're trying to essentially take both these guys as NPCs?
Sort of.
Okay. So you need 2 wisdom saving throws versus 17?
Are you just going to tell them to stay here?
No.
They both fail.
Cool. I'm gonna do exactly what I promised if they surrendered, that they would live. I'm going to say, all right, guys. So you screwed up. You tried to take over a ship. Your friends got killed along the way, and now you're criminals. Well, I'm going to give you a chance to start over your whole lives. What I need you to do is just throw down your weapons, head on down to the escape pods, get in, blast off, and never do crime again. Can you do that for me?
And they both just kind of furiously nod at you.
Thanks, guys. May the blessings of Caliber go with you. And if I see you again, well, the judgment of Caliber will come to you. So have a nice life.
And they both run to the elevator shaft and disappear from sight.
And I'll just turn around and see. You see, sometimes, you don't always have to kill everybody. We can let some people live and let them stop doing crime.
Vask is gonna just look up at Nico and be like, unless they mess with my mealtime.
Right, yeah, I'm not going to come in between you and your snacks. That looked like a bad idea.
Vask just nods.
To engineering?
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I'll knock on the door that they were banging on real quick and just say, by the way, all the bad guys are gone. It's safe to come out now.
What?
We're staying in here. We're waiting for rescue.
I mean, you've already been rescued, but okay.
There's corpses. Horribly mangled corpses.
Mind the blood. Sure. Okay. Yeah. So we'll start making our way trying to get to engineering, I guess.
All right.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We've got part 2 of John's one-shot coming up on the 1st of May. After that, we'll have Zach's one-shot, which will be a 3-part series. After that, we'll be releasing a 6-part series featuring a guest DM. More information on that coming soon. Then, beginning October 1st, 2021, we will begin the newest season of our show. We can't wait to share all of what we are doing with you. Our newest season will also likely change our release schedule to a weekly schedule, but we are still exploring those options to see what will work best. If you want to weigh in on that decision, let us know by shooting us a DM or tweet on Twitter, twitter.com/areweddeadyetpod. That's it for the announcements, now on to the credits. Background music provided by tabletopaudio.com, used under an Attribution Non-Commercial 4.0 International License from Creative Commons. The track used today was Endless Voyage. Additional background music provided by Andrew Sitkov. Sound effects provided by orangefreesounds.com under an Attribution Non-Commercial License from Creative Commons. Additional sound effects provided by freesound.org under a Creative Commons Attribution License or under a public domain dedication. Sounds provided by users Zimbot, Sidon, Costas17, Music and Sound Yay, DimeWiz, Kane5312, LaMudCrab, Lyd McCarran, Cosmic Embers, and Wacko Me. Be sure to check out Ensorcelled, the podcast we featured at the beginning of the episode. Check them out on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Spell Ensorcelled ENSORCELLED. Intro and outro music provided by Salty Dog Co. Check them out on SoundCloud. Cover art by Ashley Steinke. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of the show. Bye!
Ensorcelled is a low-key, hate-free HP D&D podcast brought to you by the Modifivers. Now, it might resemble a particular magical world, one that many of us imagined as a home at some point or other. But Hogweed Academy of Spellcraft and Sorcery is a hub of diversity and acceptance in the sorcery world. Here, we can celebrate our differences and learn from each other.
The reporter unmutes the room, leans out the door and screams, "Trans rights!" and then come back in and then mutes the room again.
The entirety of Hogweed responds immediately, "Trans rights!"
Follow
Celeste Carver Chapman.
Louisa O'Brien.
Randy Tierney and Imogen Sigrunstatter
as they go through the typical Hogweed experience, which of course involves a significant amount of political intrigue and battling of dark forces, generally culminating in a sort of climax toward the end of the school year.
I'm not saying I know anything about the black market.
All while navigating friendships and identity in this crazy magical world.
I have a lot of questions questions that I need answers to.
Listen to Ensorcelled on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, or wherever you get your podcasts. And remember,
Hogweed will always be here to welcome you home.